I'm Mark Steeart Greenstein, candidate for governor. I want you to reflect about the results of a very small survey that I was part of. This was the survey given to all who attended the Governor's Information Forums. This happened March 11th in West Hartford. So the 6 candidates there were surveyed by everybody in the audience. I finished second. I want to tell you about the winner because it says something, I think, about how we perceive our next leaders. The winner was Senator Boucher. Tony Boucher has been a state senator for a long time. Moderate Republican. Okay, she doesn't make a lot of waves, but she's competent and she does speak well. So she was the winner. Everybody else on the panel, like me, was an outsider to holding office. There were others on the panel who spoke better than her. But they didn't get the first place. I believe because status still matters more than substance. And anyone who expects a significant change should not be happy by this. Because if status is going to determine the next governor is not going to be an agent of much change. Seasoned politicians are good at compromises. Well, compromises can't get you significant change. They can move from one end towards the middle and the other end towards the middle. But when a state like Connecticut needs to be drastically moved over to there, I am moving right intentionally, you don't get that with established politicians. And you can't get them to turn on a dime because they've made too many promises. They have constituent groups with expectations. We outsiders don't have that, and that's a good thing for those of us who want change. The seasoned politician makes fewer missteps, but doesn't likely lead a great change. They don't want to piss people off. Now, by contrast, you might not like the changes, but it goes to the effectiveness when you look at who's in the White House now. Donald Trump, without political ties, is free to make momentous change, and he has. Okay, conservatives who don't necessarily like him still admire how many things he's gotten done in 1 year. You know, about the same number of things that Reagan, their icon, got done in 4 years. Because Trump's not tethered. Now, his personality, he doesn't mind pissing people off either. So it's a perfect storm. It could be used in Connecticut for good. Outsiders not tied to the establishment, not afraid to make promises that might disappoint some people, are your best agents of change. Please don't consider the outsider to be the one who, if elected, would not be very effective. We'd be the most effective. We've got to break through within the media. With your help, that might happen. Be the bloggers who say, look at what these people are saying, not their status. That elevates many of us, gets a much better debate, and ultimately much better candidates for the state of Connecticut. I'm Mark Steeart Greenstein. Thank you for helping make me one of them.